go guys, it is Keralis. Snap! Euro Truck Simulator 2. The most amazing truck simulator ever made. I love it. Before we start driving to Linz, which is the final leg in this journey, I'm gonna announce the winner from the previous episode. So awkward Drumsk? What is Drumsk? I don't know. Awkward drums on the desktop with one hand. Congratulations, Foxyol Fox. That's right. You're the winner of the game from the previous episode. So just check YouTube inbox, go on Steam, put in the key, and bam! You got yourself the most amazing truck game ever. Bananas. Guys, same goes for the next episode, right? Just put a comment below and hopefully I will be able to pick you. But enough said, enough talking, I'm inside of my truck. Hello? Hello? What did you have on this side, by the way? What was that truck? An Ochl? Like, who would name their company to Ochl? Ochl. I don't know. That's just a weird company name, I guess. FedEx and Winker. It is time to drive, guys. GPS is on. Amazing. Lights, everything. Gear. Bam. I haven't been playing this game for like 1 week. So if we crash and do bad stuff, do not blame me. Just, well, do blame me though. But you know, I haven't been playing for a while, so it takes some time to get used to it. But to be honest, like a lot of people ask me, like, Keralis, which is your favorite game to play and record? And I gotta say it must be this game. Yeah, it must be, because it is so relaxing, just cruising about and being all happy about it. And to be honest, the steering wheel does a lot. Because remember, like, if you just check episode like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something in this series, I was using my keyboard, and that is a pain in the butt. Trust me, because you just have to adjust your truck position all the time. But this is like driving a real car. It's a steering wheel. How bananas is that? And oh yeah, by the way, a subscriber called Adrian Della Hundora, buddy, I'm so sorry. Hopefully I got it right. Adrian, I'm gonna call it Adrian Della Hundora. He got me this mod, which I haven't installed yet, but it is a mod. Where's my GPS at? There we go. He got me this mod, which is a mod which lets me see all the speed cameras on my GPS. And I need to install that, because you guys know how much money I spend on speed tickets. Yes, a lot. So usually, like, when I go to UK in this game, on each journey I get like 4, 5, 6 of them, and they all cost a few K each, and that is a lot of dineras, and I don't want to spend more money, so that mod will be so useful if I see them on the GPS, that is. If I don't, it's gonna be Mr. Scrudo all over again. But I don't know, it's gonna be cool. So, some trip information, by the way, guys. You know, I think I might be changing lanes here. Let me just indicate, just in case. Dude, come on, don't be a poo-poo. Oh my god, this lag. Something is going on. It can be that one of my drives is getting very full, because I'm like this guy, you know. All the movies I render, I keep them. I upload them to YouTube, then I actually keep them on my computer, and I don't know why, to be honest. You know, it's kind of cool having them, but so I need to move them to another drive just to get more space on the recording drive, I guess, because this drive is much faster. I don't know. We're gonna solve that issue later on. But now it works. A bit of lag here and there. Don't worry, it's intended. So I say. I was about to say something, I don't know. Yeah, trip information, guys. Was that it? Yes, it was it. We got 405 kilometers to go to our final destination, which is Linz in Austria. If I just check the map, let me see. Map. So, some geography lesson here. We came from Aberdeen up here. We went to Newcastle, took a ferry to Amsterdam, traveled to like just outside Frankfurt, took a break, and we just resumed the drive to Linz. That's right. And to be honest, I'm a bit worried, because I kind of did something. I double slept, you know, because I slept and it was like nighttime, and I thought like, oh my god, I don't want to drive nighttime. and that might actually destroy my score here on this, because this shipment might be delayed. And I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I love nighttime driving, but not when I'm recording, because you can't see anything, you know. I've tried to watch people play nighttime missions on my phone, and I can't see anything. So I thought, like, let's just do daytime recording. That's gonna be bananas. So, yeah. And yeah, guys, what am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, there's a questions and answers. Rory Cummings, Wowie Cummings, Keralis, what jobs did you have before working at DSV? As many as you know, I started playing this game because I worked at a transport company before, which is called DSV, and that was my, like, I don't know which job it was, but that is how I started this game. So now I'm gonna tell you some bit of my history behind working stuff, because, you know, I've been working stuff. I've been working. Oh my god, I'm changing lanes and that car is just almost hitting me. Crazy car. So yeah, I started out working. I actually worked a bit as a web designer when I just got out of high school, but then me and my wife, which is my wife now, it wasn't my wife then, it was my girlfriend, right? We decided to move in, and she lived like, I don't know, she lived like, if you take it in miles, that's gonna be like, I don't know, 120 miles away, maybe, something like that, UK miles, and about, I don't know, 100 kilometers away. Because she moved with her family sometime earlier, like, we've been seeing each other, but then the family moved away from that city, and I have to, like, you know, every weekend I had to take, like, drive down there or take the bus or the train or whatnot. So it was pretty horrible. And then we decided to move in with each other. So I worked as a web designer at the previous location, and I didn't really fancy going back and forth every day, so I quit that job. We moved in, and money was really tight. So I just had to take the first job which I could take, and that job, yo buddy, okay, I'm gonna change lanes just because I can, like a boss. So money was tight, and I just had to take the first best job there was. So I found this job, which was at a company which manufactured like little plastic balls. I know it sounds funny, but it's like they manufacture plastic balls out of like recycled materials and stuff, and out of that, those plastic balls, other companies buy that and melt it down and cast like different stuff, as for example, I don't know, like all the plastic details, like TV shells or car bumpers or whatnot. So that was actually my second job, so web design, and then working at that place, and that place was horrible, you know, but I mean, we needed the money, and it was really good paid, really good paid. I was really happy about it, but it was just horrible because it was like a lot of heavy lifting. Yeah, I was like Mr. Beefcake back then. So but it was cool, you know, because, you know, my wife, or my girlfriend at that time, was still studying, so she didn't have any income whatsoever, and I had to, like, you know, pay all the bills and stuff. So I just took that job. And then after some time, I kind of got fed up, basically. Look, you know, my back started, like, I had back problems and everything, and I couldn't work there anymore. So I started actually working with electronics. So first of all, I went to this company, so I was like a salesperson for like computers and stuff, which was pretty amazing. I had to drive to work like 1 hour each day, each way, but it was cool, you know, I still enjoyed it, because it was like computers and everything. And yeah, so I was working like a salesperson, and then like a few years later, I transferred to another company which did basically the same. They sold computers, electronics and whatnot, but there I became both like a salesperson, and I had like responsibility for like purchasing computers, basically. Yes, so Keralis was actually purchasing computers for the company, and different materials like graphic cards. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, buddy, please do not be a poo-poo. You are a poo-poo. Why can't you change lanes? Oh my god, that noob. So yeah, so, you know, I was buying like graphic cards, motherboards, RAM memories, and I was even building computers back then for people. So it was pretty cool. But one day I had this friend working at a transport company, and he was like Polish, and I'm Polish basically, so I can speak Polish, and I needed a person who could speak Polish, and he thought of me. And I was like, he just like told me about this job at this transport company, like I would be like responsible for like different areas, different countries in Europe. Oh my god, look at the pretty water here. Haha. Let me see. That's right, Keralis on the way. So yeah, so he was like, dude, we need a Polish speaking person. You can speak Polish, you're gonna be responsible for this and this country. Do you wanna try it out? And I said, yeah, like give it a go. Like tell your boss to like call me or something. And his boss actually called like 1 hour later. So I think they just needed a person, right? And I went there the same day. The next day I had a new job, basically. So I was like totally new in logistics. I had no clue whatsoever. And that company was DSV. Okay? So I started working with that. And a few years later, I became like, you know, I was like team leader and manager of Central Europe, and I got a bit fed up, to be honest. I got a little bit fed up, so I transferred to DHL, which is like more known than DSV. So I transferred to DHL and worked that for like 1 year, but I did not like it whatsoever. I don't know why. It was like I couldn't stand the people. Like I had some good friends there, don't get me wrong, like I love some people a lot there, but there was some people which I just couldn't stand whatsoever. So I don't know, I just, you know, I didn't want to work there. So I got back to DSV again. What a story, my work story. So I got back to DSV and worked there for like almost 1 year before quitting that job and doing YouTube full time. Damn, that was a long story, guys. That was a long story. So, web designer, working in a plastic ball manufacturing company, which was kind of cool, horrible at the same time. A lot of money, back pains. Then working with electronics, salesperson, going back to like purchasing stuff in another company, electronics and stuff, and that was cool. And then going to DSV, to DHL. Let me just change lanes. Oh, dude, please let me in. Oh my god, those poo-poos. Ausfahrt, wir in Germany. Guten Tag, Germany. Yeah, and then going to DHL and going back to DSV again, and now doing YouTube full time. And it doesn't sound maybe like much, to be honest, but there's a lot, like, I mean, how many works are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the 7th work I've got, and I'm 31, 32 to be. Oh my god! Yeah, I had a birthday, like the last of April, 30th of April was my birthday, and I still think I'm like 31, but I'm not. I'm 32, so I'm getting really old. But I don't know. I mean, am I too old to play video games? No way, Jose. I enjoy this. I really enjoy this. So Rory Cummings, thank you very much for that question, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the answer, which was like totally long and derpy and everything, but you know, it's kind of cool to tell something about me instead of just driving about in the truck and talking about trailers, trees, roads, wipers, horn and whatnot. So yeah, it's cool. Disciple, let me just see, because I can't really look because I'm driving a truck, but I'm gonna try looking. Is this a third lane or what? This is pretty tight. This lane is pretty tight. Is this an actual lane? Snap! This is a tight lane. Okay, let me just see the comment here. Disciple of Uranus. Of Uranus. Disciple of Uranus, alright. Oh, funny, you silly Billy name. What would you recommend as a good holiday destination in Sweden? To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know a lot of Swedish person might disagree and hate me for this, but I found Sweden pretty boring, to be honest. Like, there's not so much to do. Like, it's a beautiful country. It really is. Like, the roads are good, cool, really good, and the scenery is just amazing. But it's quite boring, to be honest. There's not much to do. Like, if you would go to Sweden, I would recommend maybe Stockholm, because Stockholm is just a beautiful city. Or just go up as high as you can get to in Sweden, basically. Just like in what they call Lapland in Sweden, where you can see, like, you know, the what do you call them? The Northern Lights thing, I think it's called. Northern Lights, you know? That is just amazing, and you can see them. Let me see, what is this? What is this? Tschüss, Deutschland! And hello Austria! Keralis has just arrived in Austria. We have 93 kilometers to our destination. Amazing. Yeah, you can like see Northern Lights and reindeers, and it's cool up there. Like, there's a lot of mosquitoes though, so take on the mosquito spray, because it's gonna hurt otherwise. But it's really beautiful because there's not many people living up there, and the scenery and landscape is just out of this world, you know. It's like a lot of rivers, mountains, big forests, and it's just beautiful. So I maybe could recommend go as high up as you can get, or Stockholm. Gothenburg is a pretty city. I live near Malmö, as far as down as you can get in Sweden, and it's pretty cool living here because I get, like, for example, if I want to go to Copenhagen, which is the capital in Denmark, I just get on a train where I live here, and I'm in Copenhagen like 45 minutes later. So it is pretty cool. So that's like a new country and everything, because there's a bridge between Sweden and Denmark. You know, it's a bridge. They've built like the longest bridge in Europe, I think it is. Maybe in the world. No, it's not, I don't think. But it's humongous. I'm gonna say humongous because it's really big. So yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. Copenhagen, even though that's not in Sweden. Malmö is just boring city. It's like, it's not that big. There's nothing to do there, and there's a lot of crime and stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Don't come to Sweden. Yes, come to Sweden. You know, I live in a cool city. I live in Ystad in Sweden. And Ystad in Sweden is beautiful because it's a coastal town. Some of the buildings are from the medieval ages, like really old and cool. Let me just change lanes here and concentrate on this, guys, because otherwise I will crash and you will go totally crazy bananas rage on me. Damn, you know what? To be honest, I'm pretty proud of myself because I haven't played in 1 week, but I still got the feel for the game. Oh my god, my steering wheel is going bananas up the hill here. Oh, come on, truck. And yeah, we're gonna buy a new truck. Yes, we are. We're gonna buy a new truck as soon as we arrive in Linz. Well, that might be next episode. We're gonna figure out what truck to get. You guys might help me, right? Help me out. And I don't know what truck dealership there is in Linz though. Maybe there is one, I don't know. Yeah, I live in like this old coastal town. It's beautiful because there's like really beautiful beaches, and a lot of people might think I said something else, but I didn't. I mean the sandy things, alright? Don't get me wrong. And it's just a cool summer town. It's like, you know, there's a lot of tourists, like a lot of Germans, because there's a character called Wallander, which is like a private detective, right? This is like a story, it's a fiction, right? And there's tons of books by this Swedish author, I don't know, writer, I'm just gonna say writer, right? And they're all based about this detective character, and he lives in Ystad, where I live. So there's a lot of tourists, like from Germany and England and stuff, coming here each summer just to, you know, go in his footsteps and see all the locations where the movies has been shot, because there's like tons of movies and books about it, you know. And all of them are like shot in this place where I live. Like, it's a little small town. I think there's like 15 or 20,000 people living here. It's just really small and tiny. And the funny thing, when the first apartment which I had with Miss Keralis, my wife, that is, we lived just next to the street, or on that street where that fiction character lived. And there's a big sign on that street, you know. So every morning when we woke up, there was like, every summer that is, There was like a bunch of tourists taking picture towards our window because, you know, the sign of the street was there. So it was just bizarre. It was like, it was Japanese people, it was German people, it was English, like people from all around Europe and the world. Just taking picture on the street sign. So that felt kind of like, what you doing? What's up? But it was cool. So yeah, come here. It's a beautiful city. It's small though. It's pretty boring, but still. We get nice water. It's just about on the sea. And next question from from Disciple of Uranus. It's a silly Billy name. Have you ever been to a crayfish party? Dude, I live in Sweden. We have these crayfish parties every year. So yes, I have. You can't avoid them. You're coming to Sweden, you can't avoid crayfish parties. They're just obsessed about that stuff. Look at me being our pro. Hello. Hello, Linz. Keralis has arrived with fireworks. That's right. I'm just wondering, because, you know, I have no idea. It says Friday on the GPS, right? So it's Friday, so I get that right. But then again, what year is it? What month is it? Nobody knows that. Is this our destination? Ha ha! We have arrived! Safe and sound! And if it lags a bit, I'm so sorry, but hello! Keralis has reached the destination, which is Linz, Austria. I'm not gonna skip the trailer parking. FedEx Express, hello buddy! Keralis is gonna try to... Oh my god, this been like a long time ago since I did this last time. Back it up, back it up, back it up now. Let me see. Like, this is fireworks, right? So this is kind of important stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, steady. There she goes. I can't see anything. Do we have this? Do we have this? Maybe we don't. Snap. Let me see this. I don't want to hit the loading bay, because if I hit the loading bay, it's gonna be a penalty. There we go. Like a boss, 2 takes, and we got this, guys. Look at this. Perfecto mundo. Bam. Alright. Excelente. 1,459 kilometers. Time taken, 64 in-game hours. That's just because I've been sleeping a lot. Fuel consumed, 720 liters. We just got 79,000 euros in our pocket. Bananas, look at this. Oh, I can choose stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna just fill them up all. Yeah, eco driving is gonna be the last category, but fragile cargo, just-in-time delivery, amazing. Bam. So, guys, you know what? Let me just check the map. I have been here before sometimes. Let me just see. Do we have any dealership around here? There is something here, but that might just be a workshop, right? I don't know. Might be a dealership. We're gonna find out in the next episode. It's not, you know, I might play some off camera now, because I think that's pretty cool. Get the hang of it again? I don't know. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Like, I really still hope you guys enjoy the series. Like, if you really hate it, just let me know, because there's no point for me recording any more episodes. But if you do enjoy it, give it a comment, like, favorite, whatnot. Happy trucking, and see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.